Today we're slipping into the shadows to uncover the absolute best stealth games that have mastered the art of being unseen and undetected. Get ready to channel your inner ninja and join me on this covert adventure. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. Award-winning developer. From Software channels its action RPG expertise into a stealth-driven action fantasy adventure set in a brooding reimagining of ancient Japan. Play as the one-armed wolf, a loyal shinobi on a mission of brutal redemption, and unleash a unique selection of weapons from your shinobi prosthesis as you cut a path towards the head of the treacherous Ashina clan. Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun. An elegant callback to the classic strategy games of the 90s, Shadow Tactics puts you in control of a ragtag band of warriors on a mission to protect the Shogun from a nefarious plot. Combine their unique abilities to overcome a range of sandbox maps filled with deadly traps, ferocious enemies, and devious encounters. Ghost of Tsushima. Take on the role of troubled samurai Jin Sakai as he finds himself caught between his own code of honor and the uncompromising tactics of his homeland's invaders. Mix stealthy tactics with brutal samurai sword combat in a story-driven saga that will take you from one end of Tsushima to the other. Mark of the Ninja Remastered. Unlike its other game on this list, Invisible Ink, Clay Entertainment's Sneaker is decidedly more action-driven and direct. Slicing and impaling your way through darkened, side-scrolling levels as a vengeful ninja, the element of surprise is your ultimate weapon. Take out lights, zip line to grapple points, and hide amid foreground objects to press your deadly advantage. Hitman 3. The final chapter of IO Interactive's World of Assassination trilogy, Hitman 3 is the studio's most ambitious and free-form sandbox stealth experience to date. Using guile, deception, brute force, and careful planning, pull off untraceable assassinations as legendary Hitman Agent 47 and work to unravel a story of espionage and betrayal within your own agency. The Last of Us Part 2. Take on the role of Ellie and traverse the flooded streets of post-apocalyptic Seattle on the hunt for revenge. Silently dispatch adversaries, lay traps, or employ raw brutality as you carve a path through the Emerald City's embattled factions. Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. Take on the role of Billy Lurk, once one of Dunwall's most notorious killers for hire. Reunited with your old mentor, the legendary assassin Dord, you undertake the greatest assassination ever conceived, killing the Outsider, a godlike figure whom Billy and Dord see as instrumental to some of the Empire's most dishonorable moments. Metal Gear Solid 5. The tactical espionage action opus has undergone multiple revisions, side stories, and flirtations with varying levels of action to complement all of the sneaking around and trank darting of patrolling guards. That delicate balance between staying out of sight and then making snap decisions on the fly when spotted hit its gameplay zenith with Metal Gear Solid 5 and its Ground Zeroes prologue chapter.
We are Diamond Dogs.
All that
Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection. Wade deep into the age of antiquity in 3 classic Assassin's Creed adventures from the series-defining Ezio saga. Combining a mixture of social and acrobatic stealth, move as a deadly assassin through the sun-kissed Mediterranean streets of ancient Italy as you search for a way to thwart the diabolical designs of the Templar Order.
You do, Machiavelli. Make it short.
A plague tale, Innocence. Flee across 14th century France as a devastating plague sweeps through towns and cities, leaving civilized society in disarray. Hunted by an unknown order who laid waste to your family home. Take on the role of teenage girl, Amicia, and employ stealth, cunning and careful puzzle solving to smuggle your younger brother from the grip of his deadly pursuers.
Protect him, Amicia.
Sniper Elite 4. As a lone Allied sniper, slip unnoticed into occupied Italy amidst the darkest days of the Second World War. Hunt high-ranking Nazi officials across the lush Mediterranean climes, stealthily dispatching security personnel and guards, reaching the perfect vantage point and blowing away your targets in grisly slow motion. Desperados 3. From the developer of Blades of the Shogun mentioned above, Desperados 3 is not so much a callback to classic strategy games as it is a revival. A prequel to 2001's Desperados, Wanted Dead or Alive, Desperados 3 maintains all of the classic free-form gameplay of the original series, placing a heavy focus on planning, strategy, and stealth to overcome outlaws and bandits all across the western frontier. An ambitious tech-noir RPG, Deus Ex. Mankind Divided is not strictly a stealth game. You can go in all guns blazing if you choose, but if you favor a more subtle approach, the game has a huge swathe of stealth options that allow you to move unseen through the world in a lethal, or if you prefer entirely non-lethal, quest to diffuse mounting tension between ordinary humans and the technology-enhanced Augs. Near-future corporate espionage may not sound like a white-knuckle thrill ride, but when level layouts, objectives, and enemy placement are randomly generated every time, careful planning in this turn-based take on stealth feels incredibly novel. Throw in multiple agents with their own unique skills and missions that adapt to your strategies on the fly, and you have a recipe for a game with near-endless challenge. Echo. Beyond the striking Baroque setting of Echo's sprawling palace lies one hell of a secret. This place is constantly studying protagonist N. From the way she moves to the attacks she uses and paths she takes, every detail is used to generate murderous copies that replay the previous day's route in an effort to kill her. This is diabolical stealth strategy at its most tense.
Foster? Are you doing this?
Take on the role of Amanda, the daughter of the Alien franchise's Ellen Ripley, trapped aboard a nagging space station where every vent and crawl space could hide an acid-dripping alien xenomorph. Throw in a few human survivors and glitching synthetic workers, and you have a near-constant sense of dread that turns successful escapes into intoxicating rushes of relief.
We think we may have found her, Amanda.
shut
If your
the book.
favorite game is not included in this list, write in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please read the description for more details. If you enjoyed the video, please support the channel with a super thanks, thumb up, subscribe and turn on notifications to watch more.